What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So we know that Fridays tend to be bad days. They're never really good days, and I don't like to use never, but it's showing that like 99% of Fridays that we've seen have been red days. It's just not really the most positive day. I mean, you think about it, people just want to um, they want to get out of the positions that they have over the weekend. They don't want to sit on what they have there, and they're going to get out of it and start the week fresh and put money in different places. We understand that. So we know that Fridays aren't generally the best day for most positions. Some positions will end up skyrocketing before the weekend. That's just how it happens. But today for AMC, it just wasn't the best day. We understand that. So we're going to get into this breakdown. We're going to understand the Ortex data, more of the same that we look at in every day that we talk about stuff, and then we'll also give like my prediction on where I believe we're going to see some movement, and I guess go from there. So before we get started in this, make sure you guys hit the like button, also hit the subscribe button for more videos like this one, and make sure that you get your free stocks with Webull down below. Don't forget to check out some of the links in the description. It does help out the channel. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Let's look at what AMC did today. In the pre-market, we seen that it was up. It was up at a high of like 3% or something. And seeing that, it didn't make me think, oh, today was going to be a phenomenal day. The volume in the pre-market did make me think that it was going to be a better day than normal. But quickly, we learned that this was not going to be the best day. I mean, it happened very, very quick. So basically, we seen that 3% up. It went all the way up to $34 and ended up having basically a double top here at 34. Ended up increasing over that point of 34.72. And then after that, right at the 8 o'clock mark, it really fell down, right? 801, that's where you've seen a lot of the volume come through, where it's 240,000 shares worth of volume. It started to decrease and started to decline. Created lower highs, lower lows, and then when it got to the market open, it fell down quite a bit and went down to about 32 and then increased. I didn't really give a prediction today. I didn't give a prediction at all. People asked for it and I didn't want to, break that streak of predictions. I've been doing pretty well in predictions and it just didn't seem like it was going to be the most positive day, and I was going to be optimistic, but it didn't seem like it was going to be positive just because there was just something about it, especially that pullback from 801. It just didn't seem right. So we did see that massive pullback, and it continued to pull back all the way down to 31.57. Good thing is it didn't break 31. That was the lowest point that I got to, was 31.57. Did increase to about 33 and then fell down quite a bit. 33, I guess 16 or 33. What was the high? 33.57. 33.58 was the high. Jesus, I can't see these things and how they line up. Well, anyways, the high point of that was like 33.12 or so, right? So then it started to decrease and you had a little bit of an increase back up to this point where it could have created a double top. It was just resisted a little bit before, fell down, really form of a consolidation right here. And hopefully we could see something. We're seeing some green candlesticks right now to actually close possibly somewhere around that 32.50, maybe $33 mark. Hopefully that's the case. But we're seeing some positive activity right now, which is really, really good to see these candlesticks come through with 100,000+ shares worth of volume compared to some of the other minutes where we had like 30 or 20. But we're seeing some decent movement. The volume today ended up being 50 million. So after seeing about 1 million or close to 2 million in the pre-market, we did not see a lot of volume in the actual day open. Once we seen it started to come down, I guess people started to kind of, shy away from it and say, look, I'm not getting into this because it's decreasing. Anytime it's decreasing, a lot of people don't want to get into it, no matter how much that doesn't make sense. You want to buy at the low and sell at the high, but people would rather, wait for it to go up and buy at either the midpoint or the high point and then lose money and sell at the bottom for some freaking reason. But, there's a lot of people that are, holding the position. I'm holding the position. There's, a lot of apes that are holding the position. We understand where this can be and where it will be. So that's why we continue to hold. Remember, just to, preface everything that I'm saying, it's this is not financial advice. This is merely just my opinion. I'm not telling you to hold on to every position that you own. I'm just, clearly stating what I see, and then telling you and showing you what I do have, holding wise. So that's really where we stand. We're down about 2.5%. I would imagine we're going to stay somewhere around there. We are down that 2.5%, and I don't think we're going anywhere positive. We might even go further downhill when it comes to the after hours market. I hope we can see something big, but they don't want us to make any money on options. They don't want us to make any money on stocks. They just want to scare us out of the position. That's just how it goes. So let's take a look at the Ortex data really quick. Refresh this a little bit. And you're going to see that we had a positive change. They borrowed 6.55 million shares, returned 2.19 million shares. And if you look at the estimated short interest, that did jump over 80. So it's 83 million. And the short interest percentage of free float is 16.26%. Looking at shares on loan over 100 million, 101 million, and utilization is 92.39. So that definitely looks interesting. I wanted to point this out because I always do point this out. Look at this. So on a day we actually seen 12% of an increase. They still shorted about 48%. This is just FINRA volume that we're looking at, but a lot of times one side of volume will translate to other sides of volume in some form or fashion. So if they're shorting 31 million shares out of the 63 million shares, 63.7 million shares, that's 48.7% of the total, the total volume that's there. 48%. On a day that we increased 12%, they're shorting 48%. How much are they shorting other places? I understand we must have had a decent amount of buy volume that were going in, and maybe some institutions and some hedge funds or whatever ended up buying into this position. That's possible. But we know that they're shorting a hefty amount. If they actually were not shorting, this would skyrocket. It really would. And they know this. This is why they have to continue to short it at higher and higher levels. And it does not make sense why they would jump on this opportunity, I guess, to short the position, because it's going to be a loss opportunity. You know what I mean? We understand the overall movement of this. I know some people can make some money on short positions, very minimal short positions, but not the hedge funds. They definitely can't make any type of money on these shorts. Taking out this many shorts is ridiculous. So, and that's where we stand with AMC. What I think about AMC and where it's going to go. I can tell you that I do believe I have two options that are outstanding, right? The options that I have today are going to expire worthless. I mean, that's just how it goes. But I have an options contract for $65 on the 20th. I definitely see it pushing up soon. And I also have options contracts for $145 for December. This could happen anytime, right? It's not going to be something that we can predict happening tomorrow or next week or the next week or next month or whatever. That's why, people are playing options hoping for that to happen, but you can't really predict it. You can look at all of these models and say that it looks like, the parabolic arc. It looks like, it has a W formation here, an ascending W, you're looking at a cup and handle, everything you can look at. But the point of the matter is that if they want to short it, if they want to bring this price down, no matter what pattern you're seeing, they're going to bring it down. That's just how they roll. And we need to just take it as it is. But what we need to do is understand what this can be. And I believe what this will be is something really, really big in the long run. But again, this is just my opinion. It's not fact. It's literally just my opinion. I'm not going to take it as the truth, and you shouldn't take it as the truth, because anything could happen. I'm always investing money that I'm comfortable with losing. If you are not comfortable with losing it, then don't invest it. I'm not going to tell you to invest something that you shouldn't invest in. So anyways, guys, that's what I have for AMC. We just need to wait for another week. Hopefully we can see a good week next week and have a bunch of green days like we've seen in the past. But for the last however many weeks, we've been seeing red days across the board. Good thing is, which I mean, it's kind of out of the blue, and I'll cover this in the MP Shorts channel. The SOS is actually up, and I'm excited about that. Maybe I can find a way to pull out my position whenever that gets to a certain point, and then put that into areas where I don't believe the overall stock market is going to get affected. So anyways, I don't want to push this video on for too long. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think about this. Also, make sure you get your free stocks with Webull down below. And don't forget, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. If you want to follow any of my other channels, and follow them. I have a Matt Reacts channel. I'm putting a lot of my gaming content on my gaming channel, which I've had for a while. I just kind of blended the Perry experience and gaming all together, but I wanted to separate the Perry experience, into more of like a podcast setting. Anytime I wanted to get some family members on, or just have a discussion with my wife or whatever, I can do it on that channel, or like some sort of vlogs and all that stuff. Basically, that's the Perry experience. While you have gaming, you have the reaction channel, you have the MP Shorts channel, you have this channel. It's just going to be a lot of stuff. And also my Twitch. I just have a bunch of stuff. If you guys want to follow me everywhere, follow me everywhere. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I will catch you guys in the next video.